colleagues, and distinguished guests, I would like to ask some questions to help the committee and the Congress understand the issue at a deeper level.
Ang BFF ninyo sa ating Kongreso.
The first question I have is to the Department of Transportation, to the Good Secretary. Could this have been avoided?
Pwede naman po kung talagang nakita natin yung problema, no? But as presented po by CAAP, no, hindi po nakita yung problema doon sa circuit breaker. No?
So this is an incident that would have happened even with the exercise of proper diligence and maintenance?
Opo.
Second question. In other countries with similar incidents, how long did it take for them to fix the same issue? And second, is the Philippines the only country in the world that experienced the same technical glitch? Ito ba ay isang only in the Philippines experience?
Through the chair, sir, if I may. On the same date, meron ho nangyaring exactly the same incident that disrupted flights due to their air traffic management system. And this occurred in Florida po, in the US. And it took them about anywhere from 4 to 5 hours to restore normal functioning. Sometime June or July of this year, last year, ganun din ho ang nangyari sa Switzerland. Nagkaroon din ho ng disruption because of the malfunctioning, or what they call it, technical glitch of the air traffic management system. And it took them almost the same, about 5 hours to resolve this. So it has been occurring. I can only point out to those two occurrences as of now. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yesterday, our good President, President Bongbong Marcos, assured the public that the government will continue to improve the country's transportation system. And we all here are indeed supportive and in favor because of the multiplier effect that this may cause if it is not improved. My question is, Mr. Secretary, what are the short, medium, and long-term plans that you have in proposing that this would not happen again?
Through the chair, we included this program as a priority project of the Department of Transportation for 2023. No? As early as September, we already had some discussions about this. No? And I included this in my report to the cabinet on October 11. No? And what we really want to do is to prepare a feasibility study for the upgrade or putting up of a backup system. No? So we really need to study this very carefully because it will cost the government a huge amount of money. We don't have the figure right now, Your Honor, but if you will look at how much we spend for the system that we're operating now, it's 10 billion pesos. No? We would like also to have a system that can be a backup, not just an upgraded system, but can be a backup of maybe this system. No? So that if something happens, if there is fire, if there is earthquake, and this system is damaged, we can have another system located in another site, no? As part of our business continuity program. No? So that's one of the medium to long term projects that we want to implement, Your Honor.
Would it be possible, Mr. Secretary, can we be assured na hindi na po mauulit ito in the short term?
Well, yes, Your Honor. We are working closely with our technical people. No, see to it that this system is maintained. We will work closely with the supplier, the manufacturer of the system. No? We have already, I already met with them, and we will talk with them about possible upgrades of the system.
Okay, so we are assured that the uninterrupted will not be interrupted in the future.
Yes, Your Honor.
Next question, Mr. Secretary. What is your opinion about using the old technology as a backup contingency?
Through the chair, the backup system po is an old system that
Correct.
we have been using before we adopted this CNS ATM project. No, it can still be used po. In fact, it was reported to me that when we opened the Sky at 4 o'clock last January 1, initially they were using the old system, no, until the total system is operational. No?
So it's still, we'll still be using the old system until the old backup system is still something we can use as a backup contingency.
Yes, as a contingency, yes, Your Honor.
May I know? Let's now talk about the salaries of the users of the system. Our traffic air controllers have to be taken care of. Question, are they paid properly?
As I mentioned earlier, comparing the salaries of our air traffic controller as against the other air traffic controllers in our neighboring countries or around the world, talaga hong mababa yung sweldo natin. As I said, their starting salary is 45,000, whereas the starting salary of the same qualification air traffic controllers in the Middle East is about equivalent to 300,000. So malayo po talaga yung pay scale. In fact, if you need more information, we have the head of our air traffic system here with us. Perhaps she can share what the exact figures are and the number of people we are losing, if the Honorable Chair will permit.
Before I terminate my line of questioning, I just would like again to, I said this in my Facebook, but I would like to congratulate Mr. Secretary. This because on my way to Cebu and to the home province of my mom last December to Zamboanga City, I noticed the vast improvement of the airport, especially yung tinanggal yung initial screening, yung kung saan pinapasok yung mga bag. Mukhang nagluwag na at hindi na naiinitan yung mga tao sa labas, nakakapasok na lahat sa airport agad, no? At hindi na mahaba ang pila sa labas. And I noticed that a lot of further improvement is being done in the airport. So I'd like to congratulate the good secretary and of course the GM Cesar for the improvement being made. Again, this is my wish and my hope and prayer that this does not happen again, and that the uninterrupted becomes interrupted. Sana hindi na ho nating maulit ito dahil sana hindi na maulit dahil nakakatakot, nakakanerbiyos at marami pong naapektuhan. 60,000 passengers, 300 flights, and almost 4,000 OFWs were affected. And this should not happen again. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.